I, I am multi-topic talk. Welcome to the Flash Season 2 overview. I hope guys will enjoy. This is my take, this is my own opinion on the best season of the Flash. Now, as this video is being recorded, only 7 seasons are out. Now, the eighth season so far was good, but I cannot say if it's better or worse than season 2 because the season is not over. So, with that being said, let's do this. So, we will start off with what turned me off, what I didn't like, because I like to start off with the negatives so we can end the video on a high note. With that being said, I really didn't like the last few episodes. So basically, Jay Garrick, well, fake Jay Garrick, was actually Zoom the entire time. And there are a lot of issue with the reveal, and I didn't like that story. And it's even worse when Barry is faster than Zoom, but Zoom still escape Barry and take Wally hostage, and then he asks Barry to give all of his speed. Okay, you know, the season could have ended the moment Zoom was captured, but then you have like 6 episodes or so where you have time to kill. So that's why they said, "Oh yeah, Zoom will escape and steal Barry's speed." This makes no sense. This was trash. This was not good writing. I did not like that at all. And Barry accepting to give up his speed is even worse than anything else. Because now, it's not just Wally that will be in danger. The multiverse will be. Why did you do it, Barry? Anyway, the most frustrating part of this video is done. Now, let's speak about all the great stuff about that season. So, the early part of the season was to set up Martin Stein, and Jefferson Jax, as the new Firestorm. And this was good, I liked it. Zoom as a villain was amazing despite how stupid he sounds sometimes. He's just a psychopath, and this is great. He's also a good parallel to Barry because he has traumatic experience, and in some ways is the reverse of Barry again. And this is interesting because they have almost the same childhood. The main difference is how they grew to become after that. And the other difference is the fact that Jay or Arthur Solomon, true father, truly killed his mother. So it's really a reverse situation. This is what is very interesting. I liked the idea Zoom is one of the best villain of the Arrowverse. Yes, he's very one-dimensional, but he's still very interesting. I like my time. I like my time. When Zoom is on screen, he is very scary until you find out, yeah, this is a Jay Garrick, fake Jay Garrick. The whole reveal of the true Jay Garrick being sent into a jail cell was interesting. The idea of Earth 2 was great. I liked Earth 2 a lot, with Killer Frost and Dead Storm, I think. I'm not quite sure. Evil Firestorm basically was interesting. That was good. The season had 23 episodes, and I must say it had probably 15 to 16 episodes that were not filler. And yeah, the other 7 or 8 was the moment very lost speed. That back half of the season, that very end of the season, felt filler, but the rest of the season was great. And this is sad because as I was watching, I was like, I prefer season 2 of The Flash over season 2 of Arrow until the very end with Barry no more as a speedster. Now, I really liked Barry and Patty Spiva as a couple in some ways because they work well together. They have good chemistry on screen, and I do believe in their relationship, their exchange. I do believe on that. In that, this was a good relationship, despite Barry lies ruining the relationship was also very sad because they should be together, right? But then she left the show to go to another show elsewhere, and apparently, about what I heard, showrunner or writer, someone in behind the scene didn't like the actress of Patty. That's why Patty never came back. And this is sad because Patty was interesting. She was a great character. She was much more interesting than Eddie, in my own opinion. She had something. She was good. Now, Iris being set up as a future love interest, I'm not a fan of that. They still don't really have chemistry. It's not as terrible as the first season. Now I maybe it's because I'm used to it, but I do think they are more meant to be with each other, Barry and Iris, because they work better on screen. But even there, I still feel like Caitlin and Barry are a better match, or Barry and Patty are a better match. Most female characters around Barry are better match, except for maybe Allegra because Allegra is clearly too young, and anyway, she's much later in the series anyway. So, yeah. What else was good? Wally as a new character was very interesting. Iris was doing reporter stuff, and this was good. This is what I want. I don't want Iris at Star Lab. I want her in the field doing investigation. And that was really good. Her connecting the dot with Wally and the street races, the car races. That was good. Joe was good. The season was very strong. A lot of things happened. Airy, the new Wells was amazing. Cisco having that struggle with his powers. He was scared to become Reverb. And he is also scared to fully use his power because he's like, it was given by evil men. Maybe I will turn out to be evil as well. That was great. That was great. I really liked it. Um, Makes sense. Good story. As I said, most of the season before Barry lose his speed made sense. Now, Jay Garrick, fake Jay Garrick, I should say, helping Team Flash was okay. It was interesting, and my issue with that is the fact that at the end he was a villain. And this is very sad because it's some kind of free arch of season one. This is really sad, but it was still good and entertaining. Barry learning new powers, Barry getting faster again. Now you see in that season, Barry was still the focus of the show. Yes, side character had screen time and their own stories, but they were subplots. Captain Cold was amazing. Each time Captain Cold is around, it's a great episode, but then Captain Cold goes to Legends of Tomorrow only to get killed off. Anyway, Captain Cold, amazing. A lot of strong episode, a lot of action, and yeah, I don't know what to add more. Barry becoming friend with Wally in some ways. Wally being part of the West family was interesting. So yeah, let's go over to the comment section on Rotten Tomato. Not the critics, the audience. What other people thought about the Flash second season? Am I crazy? Am I the only one that liked it and that will rewatch it for sure despite a bad ending? Let's do this. I lost some footage, so I decided I would record again. We will start off by reading my comments on Rotten Tomato, and then we will read other people comment on Rotten Tomato. The audience only, because we don't care about critics. They are paid to say good stuff and positive stuff about things. So it's not fresh in my memory. I've seen season 2 a few months ago, like January, February, and now as I'm recording, we are in May. So it's not fully fresh, but I remember this season being amazing. This season was my favorite season of the show so far, making the comment at the moment season 7 just ended. They did everything that went well in season 1, but they improved the material. The new characters are great. Good balance of funny and dark. Addition of the multiverse was great. The main villain was much more scary than the previous one. Iris is a reporter doing reporter's thing, right? Something we forgot about over the years. Just like season 1, the show is addictive. The cast all get good material, nobody is left behind. Zoom's secret identity lead to an interesting plot twist. Our 2 related episodes were amazing. Zoom backstory was interesting. A lot of good things happened during that season. The show was about the Flash. The new Wells was one of the best characters the show ever had. Wally had good material given to him. I had hard time finding issues for most of the episode in the season. Most of the season was consistent in quality. Only the last 5 or 6 episodes were not on point. Considering the rest of the season, it can be forgiven. The ultimate goal of Zoom is the issue here. He has a very lame end goal that doesn't remove his charisma. The other issue is the fact that The story got dragged on past episode 18. Everything could have ended. Barry was fast enough to beat the villain, but the plot didn't want Barry to win yet. And I think this is like the biggest sin season to add, but it was still like amazing for me. Now, let's read other people. Definitely just as good as the first season, even thought it does feel like more of the same. No, I don't agree with that. I disagree, I fully disagree. I enjoyed this season. It wasn't the best season in television history or anything, but it has some decent drama and the villain was entertaining. Now, I disagree with the first comment here. It's not more of the same, because Zoom and Reverse Flash are very different, and the Flash season 1 had much more filler within it than season 2. And season 1 was really the origin story of the Flash. Season 2 was, in my own opinion, a complete Flash. A slight downgrade of season 1. The villain was more intimidating, but his motives weren't that good. I do agree with the motive. Zoom had pretty bad motive, but I disagree when it comes to mentioning a downgrade. It's clearly better, for me at least. There's no love triangle, I like it. And there's less filler, I like it. Anyway, that's my take. This show is great, nowadays people are hating on it for absolutely no reason. Okay, this is the same person as my overview in season 1. All I will say, people have good reason to hate the show. I won't repeat everything I said. All I will tell here, The Flash used to be great. Now it's average at best if we are generous and we disregard the flaws. Let's be honest, the show became boring over the year. Let's be honest with this. The new showrunner doesn't understand The Flash. This show is great. The second season is my favorite as they are messing up currently with the new season. I agree. Decided to watch first, second, and third again. Third, maybe not. I will skip this one if I rewatch. This show is fun and has Earth character we can care about. The character interaction alone can make me give this show a 5-star, which is I already did. Zoom was a demoniac antagonist we surely would want to see again. The finale was fire for those who haven't watched The Flash. You can watch the first 3 seasons after that. It degrades a lot. Well, season 3 is also a huge downgrade, but that's me. Most probably because the writer and showrunner changed in year 4 to 7. And watch just the first 3 because they are fun. I agree with you. I agree with you. Season 2 takes everything good about first season and makes it even better. I agree. Also, it introduces us to the multiverse, which has become a major player in the arrowverse. While it's still not the best superhero content out there, The Flash second season had more action and more interesting stories in my opinion. I do agree with you. I prefer Daredevil, I prefer Stargirl, I prefer Superman and Lois, but The Flash is somewhere there. Season 2 was still a lot of fun, but not as much as Season 1. Another good villain. It doesn't matter if you're the slowest kid in the gym class or the fastest man alive, every one of us is running. Being alive means running, running from something running to something or someone. And no matter how fast you are, there are some things you can't outrun. Some things always manage to catch up to you. Barry Allen, Season 1, Episode 3. So people enjoyed it a lot, and I cannot blame them. It was indeed a really good season. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.